Hi everybody, and welcome to Winter. My name is Collin Hadsell, and this is the Bloom Report. For those of you who have been with us before, thank you for always tuning in. For those of you who have not, welcome. This is the Bloom Report. Once a month, we take a little walk around the garden to see what's in bloom. So right now is a very jungly green verdant phase at winter, but there are some spectacular blooms. We have all sorts of hydrangeas. We have these guys in their blues and their really soft pinks. We have these almost electric blue lace caps, and the bees are just loving these. And to spice up some of the really green lushness of winter right now, we have some great containers. These have some canna lilies in them, and they're really vibrant and pretty. There are containers all throughout the garden that you have to check out when you come. So it's almost officially summer. Today is June 20th, I think, when we're filming this, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. And it is a slower time at winter. The flowers are not as extravagant. The blooms are not as extravagant. That's not to say there aren't things blooming. The March bank and all of the garden is just really cathedral-esque. It's very kind of intimate space right now because it's so close and lush and green. This here is a really awesome euonymus vine. It lives in concert with the tree, the tulip poplar that it is planted next to. Well, this is a sweet little bellflower. It's a little purple campanula. This is a really lovely fern. Some of you may know this one. It's called the maidenhair fern, and it's just kind of a magical looking little green guy. So we have a lot of really specific weeds in this garden this time of the year, and it's the same culprits from year to year. And so you get to become very personally acquainted with them. This one's called honewort. So we also have hog peanut, which is a trailing vine villain. This is, as you may know, Virginia creeper. It's not poison ivy. So we'll interrupt our little weed ID class and take a look at something really cool. This is the Simicifuga, or the bug bane. The March bank is going to be alight with hostas soon. Everyone knows hostas. Everyone loves hostas. These are their little flower heads, the little bulbs, and they're going to start exploding soon. So a few years ago we had a tornado that came through, and it punched a hole in the canopy of the March bank, and it let more sunlight in, and ever since we've been getting more daylilies blooming in here than when I first started, which is kind of cool. It's a beautiful flower, and it gives a nice little orange pop here and there in the March bank. Some more hydrangeas. There's some hostas blooming down there. Really cool. I love this little spot this time of the year. Some awesome hydrangea quercifolia, the oak leaf hydrangea. You kind of melt into it and just disappear. So, we've been filming a lot this month. That's why we're a little bit later. The transition from May to June is a really wild one. You have really explosive bloom time in May, and then come June, everything's really lush and green and in kind of magical Enchanted Woods type vibes. So we have been taking the Rolls-Royce duo out for exercise. We have a new group of interns that have been extremely helpful with weeding and planting and the day-to-day in the garden.
Where are you eating, everybody?
And we have also been... Oh, the neoclassical folly is gone. So we have no more follies here. The needle's eye, the neoclassical, they are both gone. So we are follieless. Quick work. And it is a transitional period here. We're moving into summer. It's been a really lovely June, not too hot. And we've had a good amount of rain, so things aren't too dry and suffering. And we're just gonna keep walking around and see what we can see, and maybe take the drone up a little bit and go for a little fly. Back to the weeds at hand. This is called Enchanter's Nightshade. It's a really cool name. So we don't really think of June as a time for azaleas, but this is an indica hybrid azalea. And remember, every azalea is a rhododendron, but not every rhododendron is an azalea. That's the rule. It's like sweet potatoes and yams. So I'd like to take this bloom report to really slow down a bit and just enjoy the day. Thanks for celebrating June with me and with Winterthur. I hope you had a great walk. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day. Have a good slow summer.